Damn, last week's video sucked, huh? It's a good thing I didn't make it. What's up, everyone? I lied to you. For those of you who don't know, I was in Costa Rica last week. It was a good time, probably. I don't know. I'm recording this before I leave. Obviously, because I was going to be away for that week, though, I had to get a video ready to go. So I was thinking, what the hell am I going to do for a video while I'm away? And then I thought about some more, and I was like, what if I don't make a video this week? Around a couple months ago, I made a video called Am I Gonna Be Replaced by AI? Where I took user-submitted ideas and I put them into ChatGPT to try and make a video that is similar to my style. I did some rants with the viewer-submitted prompts as well, and then I matched them up together and saw how they did. And obviously, I swept. I'm a fucking hilarious person. Ultimately, I came to the conclusion that although AI is getting better at mimicking styles if you give it the right information, it is still a long ways to go from actually replacing the people. And then I thought about it and I realized, aren't I a bit of a biased source? I mean, obviously, I have my perspective when I'm actually making the things and adding them and then putting them out, but I don't have the perspective of people who don't follow in the creation process. You can argue I got the opinions of people after I uploaded my AI video, but the problem is that people will automatically have a negative bias towards the computer generating the thing as opposed to the human generating the thing, and that is for a good reason, to be clear. But I was curious if I got ChatGPT to write a video that was entirely written by AI and uploaded it as if nothing was wrong, would people fall for it? And the answer? I don't know. I'm recording this before I upload anything. To be absolutely clear, nothing I'm going to do from this point on is going to be AI. This was purely a one-off experiment. I am not going to be doing this again. There's not going to be a plot twist at the end of this video being like, oh, this actually was all written by AI too. Fuck off. ChatGPT can take my fucking nuts if it thinks it's getting my job. But I'm going to go through the process a little bit of how I got ChatGPT to write the script, and then at the end, we're going to talk about the reaction to it. So if you enjoyed The Dark Side of Sleep, I'm sorry. But also, I was cringing half the time when I was recording that. I figured it would be so obvious. This video's going to suck so fucking bad. I reworked the text file that I used in my AI video when I asked it to generate transcripts, and instead I fed it a bunch of my previous titles and I told it to generate something in a similar style. Sorry that there isn't a face cam. My webcam decided that right now is the perfect time to die, so that makes me happy. Similar to the last AI video, we're using ChatGPT and I'm going to shove this down its throat. Essentially, it's a reworked thing of what I copy-pasted in the last video, except I give it examples of my video titles and I tell it to make new ones. Most of the titles were about as boring as you can imagine, but curse of autocorrect. This is 2009, is that the humor we're going for here? The existential crisis of condiment packets. Cancel the concept of time. There were a few titles that I liked, so I saved those, went back into the original text file where I asked for transcripts, and I rewrote videos using that. Exception being I told it to make them slightly longer so I could try and pad it out to get it to the regular length for one of my videos. I just got it to bed. I'm still thinking. Ignore the time. It's not that actually. My intro music is not chaotic rock music with random wolf howls. Should I do that, or would that make it too obvious? I mean, I feel like anyone who watches more than 30 seconds of the video is gonna know, but Green Face the Black of a Final Howl. Why does it have me howling so much? I don't really think it understands what cold open means. I said a one-liner. This is like 4 lines. I don't think I can grab a pigeon. Big ups for having the video end before it fades out. If ChatGPT generated something I liked, I would tell it to flesh it out a little bit more and then send it back to me. Along with just reciting what ChatGPT gave me, I also told it to give me screen direction, as in like different locations. The beanbag is all ChatGPT. The desk was ChatGPT's idea. The blackboard with the poorly drawn stick figures was ChatGPT's idea. If you couldn't tell, because the stick figures were just kind of there randomly. I don't really know what the goal was there, but point is, ChatGPT told me to do it and I did it. And now, time to get the results of this experiment. Did you fall for the video? Did you notice that something was wrong pretty much immediately, or did you somehow think that I had shifted my demeanor that much? I am genuinely curious. Alright, now on to future me, who's going to talk about how the video was received, because right now it does not exist yet, so there's that. So this did not go how I planned. What the fuck, guys? This wasn't obvious? This didn't give you any red flags? Are my musings generally this vapid to you? I posted this expecting to get some level of pushback, or at least a couple comments saying it was a weird-ass video. All of you people loved it? I still had Wi-Fi while I was in Costa Rica, so on occasion I checked to see how the video was doing, and throughout the first 24 hours I was having a goddamn crisis. In my head, the video was weird and not exactly like me, and I at least expected that if the video contents didn't trigger any red flags, the weird way I marketed it would. But that just didn't happen. It got pretty regular views and an average like to dislike ratio, and it got enough views to do better than all my recent videos for a time, exception being the video game consoles video that got shoved balls deep into the algorithm. There were even people DMing me saying that they loved the video and thought I was very insightful when I didn't even come up with the insightful things. Even my boyfriend was surprised to learn that the whole thing wasn't written by me at all. I honestly, genuinely believed that it would be more obvious something was up, but now I just feel bad. It might have been naive of me to do, but I did this as a way to prove to myself I am in fact not replaceable. There is an essence in the shit that I write that is not replicable by AI. And then I had that completely proven wrong. I had figured the weird marketing and the AI's awkward lines would make it obvious that the video was off, but it seems like it didn't make a difference whatsoever. So this whole thing obviously freaked me out. I had proven to myself that I could be replaced by an AI writing shit for me, and I've proven to you that the way I speak is replaceable and that I am not to be trusted. This experiment didn't necessarily prove to me that the way I talk and the words I use actually matter. But what it did prove to me is that it isn't all of what makes up what I do. Thursday, I was talking with my dad about this, still a bit startled by the overwhelmingly normal reaction, and he reminded me that the words that make up the rants that I go on are only a part of what's appealing to my videos. Because on top of that, I also edit them pretty distinctly, I also move and make gestures in certain ways, I employ my fuck-ass exaggerated vocal delivery to a pretty annoying degree, and that's all stuff that I failed to account for in my experiment. The fact that the actual things I'm saying is only a small facet of what I make, and that is completely okay. At the end of the day, I upload videos with two goals, mainly accomplishing something for myself and amusing the people who care to watch. And for some, they find amusement in my words. For some, they find amusement in my mannerisms and my delivery. For some, it's the way I deliver it all in this cringe-ass package. And I can confidently say that, at the very least, AI can't replicate all of that in a way that feels true to me. Sure, it can clearly write in my style well enough to hide underneath the layers of recording and editing I put on it, but if I somehow got an AI to record and edit it instead, even if I taught it exactly how I record and edit things, I'm pretty sure that it would look like shit. If someone wants to give that a try, go ahead. I don't know how to even approach trying something like that, but I can take solace in knowing that the words I'm espousing to you right now are just one ingredient in a concoction of my design that AI simply cannot copy one-to-one on a consumer scale yet. I know the morality of this experiment is the equivalent of skating on thin ice with heaters and the blades, but to help make up for it, hopefully, I've decided to donate all my Patreon earnings for this month to the Writers Guild of America. My total earnings in Patreon monthly is about 50 Canadian, but I forgot that the website is in US, so I donated like $70. Whoops. I'll also be matching any donations that anyone here makes up to $100. So if you feel like tossing them a few bucks as well, post some proof in my Discord and I will match it. Real quick, I donated to the Writers Guild Foundation, not the Writers Guild of America. I don't think you can donate to Writers Guild of America, and I'm just stupid, so I confused the two. They seem like a very reputable nonprofit that has events and resources constantly for writers, but they don't seem to have an official listed stance on AI and how it impacts writers. So if anyone knows of a charity that's making a more head-on approach for this and would like to have me match donations there instead of here, let me know. Okay, I think that's everything. I hope that's everything. I literally just walked through the door and shot this. I need a fucking nap. I just realized right now I forgot to record the Patreon and Ko-Fi shoutouts. Whoops. Shout out to the patrons: Gordon, Hakaimono, Foxy Boy, KylaCray95, Fox Named Ari, AlleyCat VR, Jargy Roo, Theo Firefox, Serial Saurus, Mato Kalos, Beast King Barbaros, Uber Bounty, and Joel. As well, a thank you to my donors on Ko-Fi: Apple Juice Dragon, Beast Sugar, Bro, Jaribi, Theo Firefox, Gordon, Kakaro, I hope I pronounced that right, Levy, Enjoy.tj, and Welcome the Wolf. Thank you all very much again for donating. Thank you as well for watching, and I am so sorry.